He left a $3 tip, and it changed the waitress's life forever. A broke college student tips a struggling waitress just $3. A week later, a huge surprise turns both of their lives upside down. What if I told you a simple $3 tip could change someone's life forever? In a world where everyone is rushing, struggling, and barely noticing each other, one broke college student made a decision most people would overlook. But what happened next shocked even him. This isn't just another feel-good moment. It's a true inspirational story about how a tiny act of kindness sparked a life-changing miracle. Stay with us until the end, because this heartwarming story will restore your faith in humanity and prove that sometimes it's the smallest actions that create the biggest miracles. It was just another slow Thursday afternoon at Maggie's Diner, a small, aging restaurant tucked into the corner of a quiet town. Most booths sat empty. The smell of coffee and fried eggs lingered in the air. At table 6 sat a young man, maybe 20, wearing a hoodie with holes in the sleeves and scribbling furiously into a battered notebook. His name was Evan Carter, a broke college junior juggling 3 part-time jobs and drowning in student debt. Evan Carter sat hunched over at the corner booth, his hoodie pulled up to shield himself from the world. His stomach growled, but he ordered the cheapest thing on the menu, a grilled cheese and a black coffee, praying he had enough money to cover it. Most servers rushed past him, ignored the broke college kid with scuffed shoes and a haunted look in his eyes. But Lisa didn't. She noticed how Evan flinched every time the door chimed, how he kept nervously glancing at the few crumpled bills in his wallet. Instead of treating him like a burden, Lisa treated him like a guest. She refilled his coffee without being asked. She brought extra napkins without a word. When she delivered his sandwich, she smiled warmly, the kind of smile that says, "You matter." She didn't hover. She didn't judge. She simply showed quiet respect and kindness, the kind you can't fake. For Evan, who had spent months feeling invisible, that simple humanity hit harder than any hot meal ever could. His total bill came out to $7.39. When it came time to pay, Evan hesitated. In his wallet sat only a $10 bill. If he tipped anything, he wouldn't have enough bus fare home. But something about the waitress, the way her tired smile never faltered, the way she filled his coffee without being asked, made him pause. Her name tag read Lisa. She looked to be in her late 30s. Her hair was tied back hastily, and there were faint circles under her eyes, the kind that didn't come from just one sleepless night. Evan made a choice. He placed the crumpled $10 bill under the salt shaker, stood up, and left, walking the long way home. Lisa found the tip after clearing his table. At first, she thought it was a mistake. Surely he meant to take the change. $3 wasn't much. But in that moment, after a morning filled with rude customers and aching feet, it felt like a spark of kindness she desperately needed. You see, Lisa was struggling too. A single mom with 2 kids, barely keeping the lights on, working double shifts just to survive. That small gesture, it stayed with her. 1 week later, it was a typical rainy morning. Lisa shuffled into the diner, exhausted. As she tied on her apron, the manager called her over, waving a strange envelope. "No idea who dropped this off," he said, "but it's got your name on it." Confused, Lisa opened it. Inside was a handwritten letter. "Sometimes a little kindness can go a long way. You deserve more good things. Keep going. You're stronger than you know." Tucked behind the note was a cashier's check for $10,000. Lisa almost dropped it. Tears welled in her eyes as she reread the letter over and over. There was no signature, no hint who it came from. But deep down, Lisa knew it had to be that boy in the hoodie. The twist. What Lisa didn't know was that Evan wasn't just a struggling student. He had recently won a small writing scholarship for an essay contest about kindness changing the world. The prize money wasn't life-changing for him, about $10,000 after taxes, but it was enough for a simple, powerful decision: to give it away to someone he felt needed it more. Evan remembered how Lisa had treated him like he mattered when he had nothing to offer. No judgment, no rush, just quiet kindness. It had stuck with him, and in that moment he realized kindness should be paid forward, not backward. Months later, Lisa used the money to pay off her overdue rent, catch up on bills, and, most importantly, enroll in evening classes. Today, she's a certified nursing assistant working at a children's hospital, where she says, "I finally get to be the one giving back hope every single day." And Evan? He still takes a long way home sometimes, walking past Maggie's diner, smiling quietly to himself, knowing that sometimes a $3 tip isn't just a tip. It's the beginning of a miracle. In the end, it wasn't about the money. It was about a simple act of kindness that reached across two struggling souls and built a bridge of hope. Thank you for watching this inspirational true story. If you believe in the power of kindness, hope, and second chances, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because the world needs more stories like this one. Red Heart.